So I wrote a letter, put in the suggestion box, and they started letting E3s join the BBSS team. Like I think I had a couple other seamen sign it with me. So it looked like the Declaration of Independence.
Hey, hey, yeah, that does not surprise me though, because that you're still that guy. You will be more than happy to sit down and put your thoughts on paper, and you lay it out very well, and question why are we doing this thing. And I, I would say for me, I value that to this day. I tell my students I will change whole things we're doing
Yep.
because one person says like this is dumb, because I'm an innovative person. I've always been one of the youngest guys in the room, right? My entire career. And so I was always looking at it through the lens of how come we're doing it like this? Uh, and so I can definitely connect with that, brother. I mean,
Cool.
similar, the difference was, I think, for me, to me, I mean, I was a snipe, so I didn't have the access to like seeing the CO on the bridge and seeing these officers talk all the time and hearing all that stuff. It would have never even struck me to be like, I'm gonna write a letter to the CO. That wouldn't even have been in my wheelhouse, but I could definitely see where that's something that would get you. There's just they wanting to help out, wanting to see a problem, wanting to
Yeah.
help. And back then, BBSS was a hot topic, right? I mean,
Yeah.
back then that was they felt like they were warriors out there. They were kidded up, right?
Yeah,
They felt like they went to that BBSS schoolhouse at the ATG, and they were ready to go. And then we got to the Persian Gulf, and you're bored and everything moving, and
everything moving.
everything. So you do your time on board the ship. Yeah, you leave that ship. You do 2 years there.
So I do 2 years, Gary, and then I get called into the NC's office, right? And
Okay.
again, now I'm a happy bosun. I'm good. I'm a
Yeah.
BM3. I'm a
Yeah.
BM3. I got some
Awesome.
quals.
Yeah.
I got my watch team. I'm good. Like I got the quals that the first classes have. Like I'm good. We're good.
Right.
And here they call me and they're like, "Hey, you got to put in your PTS application." I said, "PTS."
Mm.
He's like, "Yeah, perform to serve." You remember that?
I do. I do.
It was
I
and correct.
I,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was a DC-1 when it all started, so I was ahead of the curve, thankfully. But I dealt with it as a chief and as a senior chief, and I watched it between the PTS and between the enlisted continuation board, just and ERB, just decimate our enlisted force.
It was it. So he's like, hey, he's like, basically the Navy has a program now because of the war and just manning and whatever else. You have to